Welcome to the Blue Ridge Music Center. I'm Joe Wilson. Music came to America in the early 1700s on ships like this one. It came from Ulster in Ireland and from the Rhine Valley in Germany. These settlers came seeking land, seeking opportunity. Pennsylvania's famous governor, William Penn, sent them from the docks in Philadelphia westward to the first frontier. At the same time, tidewater English settlements on the coast were feeling population pressure. 3 generations had grown up there, and more land was needed. Africans came, some of them free men, some escapees from slavery. They needed land. The Germans brought a tradition of congregational songs, a tradition of family singing. They built this meeting house in 1740, and it's still in use. This painting shows a jump the broom wedding ceremony. It shows an African drum and an African dance pose, but the location is coastal America. It shows a string instrument from West Africa, one that evolved into the banjo.
Shake your little foot stallion, shake that little foot stallion.
The Ulster Irish, the Germans, and the English brought the violin and played it in many ways. Soon the banjo was added for rhythm, and these instruments became the ancient Virginia dance band, echoing each other note for note.
It is in the low ground. Let's go at them. Let's go.
Some old songs were kept. Billy in the Low Ground honors William of Orange and the Battle of the Boyne, fought in 1690. Musicians of Tiny Round Peak on the North Carolina-Virginia border honor Scottish fiddler and plaid weaver Neil Gow by playing a tune that came on the boat, His Grey Eagle. All these people were singers, keepers of old songs, and makers of new ones. There was a tradition of young ladies singing old songs.
Have you had all around me? So I was quite alone, and me a poor stranger and a long way from home.
And of older men keeping tradition.
A soldier traveling from the north, does the moon shine bright and clearly. The lady knew the gentleman's heart because she loved him dearly.
These traditions from afar were joined in the Great Valley of Virginia and in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The mountains were the mixing bowl where an American music was created. Among the families who lived there were the Boones, the Crockett's, the Austins, the Sam Houston family, and President Lincoln's ancestors. A great wagon road was built southward and westward. It went as far south as Augusta, Georgia, and tens of thousands came down it. It was later extended westward to Abingdon and Bristol. A fourth of Americans have an ancestor who traveled the Great Road. You can still see traces of it, a track across high ridges, a trough in the piney woods, now guarded by wild turkeys and chipmunks, a road that was in use for a century, the most important road in American history.